Continuing on with the Jeep Half-Breed, the white stripe onto the door, the green tape along the top is how I laid the line. That way it's all set up and I can step back and sight down from any angle and I can see approximately how level and straight that line actually is, instead of just lining up the pieces of stripe and then stepping back when it's done and going, oh, that doesn't look straight. But the green tape at the beginning gives me something to go to and guide to, and since it's just laminated white wrap, you kind of need that because it gives a lot of warp and play as you're working with it. So any little wobbles or walks I had at the top there, I could trim it off right to that green line. You've got a cut exit right there on the right, so I'm just working around it like an obstacle. There's my door handle Memphis tape, just a little bit of correction by hand I had to do. And I didn't do it totally white, so it was kind of a time-saving / artistic decision. It still looks acceptable and it still looks nice, as though somebody made a point of making it look nice, as though it were a paint job, and it looks intentional and symmetrical and beautiful, so it doesn't need to be a completely white wrap. It's more of a headache. I had to pop the door handles off. This one was set up with the green line on top and knifeless behind that fender piece, and then I went from right to left and I worked around the fender. Kind of had to do it in sections if you're squeegeeing horizontally, and then kind of gently go around, and it was cut out to shape beforehand too. And then once I went over the knifeless, I pulled the knifeless tape and sealed the edge behind there. And I also had to go around the rear light, and I will show a short video of how that turned out. I had to do it in 2 pieces because it was impossible to do in one. There's a tail light before and after the second piece, and here's some more finished pictures. I hope you liked it. I did have to hand trim out completely by hand that back Jeep badge, so good thing it looks beautiful.